I've got a confession to make. And since this speech has turned into more of a home-based project, I felt as if I had more confidence to say this within my own household, more than I would if I were to present in front of my classroom and my peers. I don't play Fortnite. I enjoy other better games. I'm sure we all have our favorite game of our own. I mean, come on, who doesn't like games anyways? In a lot of ways, you can even say that life itself is a game if you think about it. I figured that there was no better option other than my Nintendo Switch to represent my cultural artifact and all the different types of games I played and how they made me who I am today. As far back as I can remember, games have always been integrated throughout my entire life. The first type of game that I played were primarily sports, and I was never very good at them, unfortunately. I started off with soccer, but I was never great moving these long, lanky legs of mine. Later, I moved on to Little League Baseball, and if batting until you hit the ball wasn't a rule, I'd be going 0-3 whenever I'm up to the plate. At this point in my life, I just wanted some type of activity that didn't require some type of athleticism, and one that could be enjoyed with others, and just overall have a really good time with it. I've noticed a great deal of students at my elementary school bring in their Nintendo DS's almost daily. This was primarily the gateway that influenced me to start getting into video gaming. Since the Nintendo DS was one of the very first consoles I owned when I was young, if not the very first console I ever owned, I have lots of great memories playing Pokemon with almost everyone in the classroom. Everyone. Those are definitely some of the most simplest times of my life. A couple of years later, I ended up becoming friends with a bunch of random strangers over the internet. Sounds weird, right? But I literally got so lucky because once middle school came, nobody was bringing their DS's to school anymore. What was once considered fun about 1 to 2 years ago could cause a sequence of unfortunate events that could land you getting made fun of, bullied, or even seen as a weirdo who still played with their Nintendo DS during lunch. These people, these friends of mine that I met, were all around the same age as I at the time. We all enjoyed playing Super Smash Bros. Over the internet for almost 2 years with one another, then later disbanded because real life responsibilities caught up to all of us. Not only did I really enjoy playing games with other people, they taught me that happiness is in the eye of the beholder. Games were some of the best ways to experience cultural differences and introduce me to so many epic stories, movies, or books couldn't replicate as well as a game could. We finally made it to the final level. I hope you understand why this Nintendo Switch and how it represents games as a whole led me to identify so much with this culture. Just to keep in mind, to pursue that makes you happy in life, no matter how seemingly childish it may appear. Because at the end of the day, you make your own rules, you play your own games, and live your life the best possible way that you want to. Thank you very much.